Hello, everyone. I apologize that there was no audio on that because, of course, there wasn't. I don't know why there wasn't any audio while I was, while the music was playing. I had it playing, but then I realized, wait a second, no, it's not. How we doing, everybody? Welcome back to once again another Watch of Nordic live stream here today. We have a little bit of an interesting one here today. We have the Dallas Stars, Dallas Stars, and the Minnesota Wild here coming up on this one. So, a couple things. Again, it is preseason. This is one of 3, maybe 4 preseason test streams we are doing before the real start to the season. So let's see what happens here in this one. Again, these are more for me to get back into the groove, get back into commentating. If anybody watched the first one between Buffalo and Columbus, you will know that I struggled mightily during that stream. So I'm hoping here to be a lot better in this one, and then that way I won't have to, obviously make any changes or, that stuff. But regardless, I think I'm going to improve. But yeah, we got an interesting one here today between the Minnesota Wild and the Dallas Stars, where I got to be blunt with you. I don't know if you've seen the lineup for each team and each side, but this more or less looks like the Minnesota Wild NHL roster versus the Dallas Stars AHL roster. More or less, the Stars have a lot of their younger players and guys who are going to be playing down in the minors up with the team this year. So honestly, I really wouldn't be expecting much there from the Stars. As for the Wild side, they have most of their NHL roster. Their bottom 6 does consist of some of the guys who will likely be down below in the AHL. But regardless, you look at this lineup and I say to myself, yeah, that's more or less going to be the Wild's NHL lineup. So that's kind of what I see when I look at it. But thank you all very much for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. We'll get started here in just a moment. But be sure to subscribe down below if you're new. It'd be greatly appreciated as we keep on going here with these Watch with Nordic streams. But regardless, we got an interesting one here today. And we'll get commentating here in just a moment. Starting goaltenders are Jesper Wallstedt. Looks like he's starting for the Minnesota Wild. And then I believe Casey DeSmith will be starting for Dallas today. So you're going to have the Minnesota backup and the Dallas backup both getting an opportunity here to play. So it should be a pretty interesting episode here. An interesting stream. This is number 82 of the all-time streams that we've done, which is pretty cool. And I do want to apologize prior. I am feeling a little bit under the weather. So if you see me cough or, my voice cracks or I need to wipe the snot off my face, not feeling very well this week. I got the sickness on Tuesday, and I'm like, man, this sucks. So, yeah, I'm trying to get through it here. I feel a lot better than I did on Tuesday, but, the show must go on here. It's not like my voice is, killing me, but we'll find out after the end of this stream. Bruce Boudreau interviewing Marco Rossi. I know it's not Bruce Boudreau, but the guy who does the commentary for Minnesota, or who does the interviews for Minnesota, looks a lot like Bruce Boudreau. Ugh. Yeah, it feels great. All right, a commercial break. I believe we have one more. This is our last commercial break, and then we'll get started here. Let me go scroll on Twitter and... Oh, my God, I forgot they did that. I was looking at the game notes today for Minnesota, and I'm like, why does it say Grand Casino Arena? And I realized that they changed the name of XL Energy Center to Grand Casino Arena. Not exactly sure how I feel about that. I don't like it when arenas change their names. But, yeah, there you go. I also do want to preface, I've been having some Wi-Fi problems, so it's possible we might run into those here during the commentary stream, so I do want to apologize in advance. If it does get too bad, like, I'm not really that worried. This is a preseason stream. I will end things early if things do get too crazy here, so I don't think we'll get to that point. I've only ever had to do that once. It was with a World Junior stream where I physically couldn't stream because my Wi-Fi wasn't liking me. So, hopefully, we'll be okay tonight. But my Wi-Fi has been giving me some issues recently, so we'll see what happens. All right. Still in commercial break. Yeah, I completely forgot they changed the name of their arena. Oh my god. Clay Stevenson is impressed in training camp, and a few teams may have eyes on him as a potential waiver claim. Interesting. Oh, now they're showing off this Grand Casino Arena. And I was thinking to myself, like, I saw that, and I'm like, huh, are they playing in a neutral site? I'm just gonna, just, like, not acknowledge that. Whatever. Sorry, guys. What the heck was that noise? Huh. Alright, enough of this Grand Casino Arena stuff. I want to get to commentating. All right, here we go. Preseason opener between the Dallas Stars and the Minnesota Wild. So, starting goaltenders here for tonight's game. Jesper Wallstedt is in net for Minnesota. Casey DeSmith is in net for the Dallas Stars. You have the two backups here for each side playing games. Wallstedt's only played 5 NHL games in his career, averaging a .877. Casey DeSmith, more of an experienced veteran, has 190 games played and a .910 through that time. Let's get ready to get started here in Grand Casino Arena, no longer XL Energy Center, as Jesper Wallstedt looking to solidify his backup role here. And getting ready for the puck drop, and we are underway. Faceoff is won by the Stars. It's played back by Bichelle, who will dump it down low and into the Wild end. Zeev Boyum now throws it up in front. Stars intercept, and they attempted to get a shot on, but now they'll just corral it. Shot there from Ernie goes just wide of the net. And back up at the point, intercepted by Rossi. Gives it up then for Kirill Kaprizov in the last year of his contract. Moving it down the other way, Brock Faber sends a pass up then for Boldy. Boldy to Faber, almost threw it in front. Now Rossi a chance, and the Stars defense clicks that one away before he can shoot it. Boldy to Faber. Back up then to Boyum at the point. Boyum back. Faber shoots it, and that one goes wide. It'll go all the way down and out of the zone, and the Wild will be forced to regroup in their own end after a minute has passed here in the first. Here comes Minnesota. Dumped down low into the Dallas end, and that'll be a icing against the Wild as Liam Ogren could not race that puck right away in time. So Ogren, one of the younger players on the on the Wild, looking to make his mark. Face-off won by Dallas. A shot from the point is blocked in front. And it was a good chance there from Faxa. Now Minnesota races it the other way. Into the zone, Tarasenko feeds a pass in front. And it's quickly intercepted by Dallas. Here they come the other way. It was dumped into the zone there by Blackwell. Down now then behind the net. Kicked up on the right side. Over for Ogren, who will send it up to Yurov, who will break it into the zone. Yurov, one of the younger players here, coming from Russia after spending a couple of years in the KHL. Making his rookie season debut this year. Wild holding in their own zone. Jack Johnson, a name that people should know well. Throws it to Gleason, who will tip it down low into the Stars' end. A race for it here now down low. And battling forward is Tristan Bertucci. And gives that one up there to Minnesota quickly. Battling now on the right side. Wild trying to keep it in. Stars will push that one out. Regrouping then down low is Height. And kicked up then. Here comes Dallas the other way. Bastian a shot. And that one will click just wide. Stars regrouping. Lyubushkin with the puck. Will backhand it down low into the Minnesota end. Wallstead feeds it down low. Minnesota trying to regroup. Here they skate it through the neutral zone. Coming in then Faber. Tries firing it. It's blocked as it goes down low. Now Bradley Merrick will pick up that puck. And quickly intercepted by the Stars, who will dump it down the other way. Racing forward on the other side is Jack Becker. And they'll fight forward in the corner. Brett Liason will pick up that puck on the right side, battling with Stars in the Minnesota zone. Here they'll try and make a break down the other way. Merrick will clear it down low. And Dallas will regroup. About 3 minutes gone here in the first. Lyubushkin gives it up then for Alex Petrovic as it's cleared all the way back into the Minnesota end. Wallstead will go back to grab it, and now Minnesota will break it out the other way. Here's Boldy trying to kick it off his feet, and it's intercepted there quickly by Dallas. On the right side then, Ernie picks it up, moves into the zone, pass over, a shot and a save by Wallstead off of a chance from Vladislav Kolyachuk. Try saying that name 5 times fast. He was acquired in the Matt Dumba trade, but good movement there by the Stars to get some opportunities on Wallstead. They've been the ones who have been putting the pucks on him so far here. So very good opportunities so far. Excuse me. Dallas will attempt to regroup here now. Here's Johnston moving it in, and the whistle is blown dead for offsides against Dallas. Showing off John Hines, the head coach for the Minnesota Wild, entering his 3rd season. Second full one of .586 winning percentage. In his time there. Face-off won then by the Stars. Here comes Kaprizov now. Kicks it past the Dallas defense and will move it into the Stars' end. Dallas will pick it up. They will try and get it out of their own zone. It's kept in though. Boldy over to Kaprizov. Kaprizov feeds it up in front. A shot. And that one goes wide off of a good chance there from, I think it was David Juracek. Here's Boldy. Throws it up to the point. Battling on the right side. Juracek can't keep it in. Now the Stars will break it down the other way. Racing through the zone. Trying to get to it then on the right side is Maverick Bork, who is expected to make the team's roster this year. Minnesota races the other way. It's intercepted quickly by the Stars. Christian Kyrou sends a pass up then to back. And intercepted there by Yurov, who will quickly try and play the puck. It's kept in, though, by the Stars. Battling now in the corner. Stars get it up to the point. On the right side, a shot from Bertucci is denied. Up then for Kyrou. He can't keep it in the zone, and it'll bounce out down the other way. Racing for that one quickly is Tarasenko, but he can't get to it in time. Now Minnesota will regroup in their own end. Johnson, regrouping. We'll give it up then. Break it out to the neutral zone. Tarasenko holds the puck. Looking for options. Held down low in the corner. It's intercepted by the Stars. They'll bank it off the boards. And Urov will regroup now. Gives it up to Zeev Boyum. Boyum down the right side. Tries deking around Lyubushkin. And Lyubushkin will quickly bat the puck away from that rookie. Down low behind the net. Huge play here by Minnesota. Knocked down is Bichelle. What a play there. Battling now on the right side. Stars will pick it up. They will get it out of their own zone. Racing for it now the other way. Boyum will try and play it back. Ends up getting the puck right back and will regroup in his own end. 14:30 left here in the first period. Excuse me. It's still 0-0 here. In the zone is Brock Faber. Faber then back to Boyum. Boyum feeds a pass up to center ice. Stars attempting to regroup here now and trying to break it down the other way, and it'll deflect back into the Stars' end. Here's Petrovic. Gives it back then for Kalyanchuk. Feeds it through the zone. It'll go down and into the Wild end. Juracek will play that puck up and out. Here come the Wild. 3-on-2 into the zone. And they can't seem to connect anything there as the Stars say no. Wild will dump it back down low. Battling on the right side then is Merrick as the Minnesota fourth line out there, full of guys who, some of them have played in the NHL, but most of these guys are fringe players. Clear down the other way. Now, Jake Middleton will pick it up. He'll bank it off the boards. Deflected now down low into the Stars' end. Racing forward is Merrick. Dallas gets to it first. It's Petrovic who will try and clear. Dallas will break out the other way. Breaking it now into the zone is Bork. On the right side, it's intercepted there by Minnesota. Dallas gets it right back. Johnston to the point. And they can't keep it in. And that'll be an offsides against the Stars once again. 13-12 left to go in this preseason action. And it's 0-0. I need to refresh this because the quality is just garbage. Ooh, I can watch the WNBA on here? I gotta start getting cultured with my other sports. Meaning I need to start watching other sports. All right, now it's way better quality. Actually, I can't really tell. Whatever. Thank you all for tuning in. It's greatly appreciated. Be sure to subscribe down below if you're new. It would be much appreciated. Hey, Bon, what's up? Welcome back, brother. Good to see you here. Haven't seen Bon in a long time. One of the moderators from last year's playoffs. How we doing, bro? Just want to remind y'all we have another stream on Sunday. It'll be between the Carolina Hurricanes and the Florida Panthers as we continue to get back into the flow of preseason action. And I'm going to try to get another one out as well. I want to get one more out before the season starts, maybe even two. It just depends because I don't necessarily, like, next week is a pretty busy week. The only day that I'm really available is either Monday or Wednesday. I'm trying to think about anything going on, but regardless, I don't know. I'm doing good. I love commentating, so I'm in my happy place right now. One of my happy places. All right, we're back here. Puck is cleared down low into the Stars' end. It'll be an icing against Minnesota. I'm not sure if there's any shots that are in this game. If the broadcast is going to show the shots, or do I have to look that up myself? I will go take a look. Yeah, no, great. Unless if there's no shots so far. 0-0. All right. Face off here now inside of the Minnesota zone. Boyum wins the draw. Will feed it back then to Faber. Kicks it up then as Rossi will get it out of the zone. Racing the other way then. Boyum with some room. Moves in. Can't shoot it. So he'll just dump it down low. Stars trying to handle the puck. It's kept in by Minnesota. Now Boldy dekes around. Poke checked away. And the Stars will rush it the other way. Johnston racing for it with Boyum. He'll win the battle. Now pass over then for Labushkin. A shot. And it goes off of Wallstead and back behind the net. So, yeah, I guess they're not tracking shots here. Here's Oscar back, who will kick it around the right side. Battling now in the corner. Four to 2 Toronto. That's good. Well, I would hope it's 4 to 2 Toronto. Now behind the net. Maverick Bork. Holds it, battling with Boldy. Down low, then back on the right side. Kaprizov will pick that puck up and regroup behind his own net. A lot of back and forth action here, not a whole lot of shots. Here's Faber, who will dump it into the Dallas end. Stars will attempt to clear it out. Here they try and rush the other way. Picked up by Ogren now down the other way. Here's Urov with some room. Puts it on net, but he's too far in. Now Ogren throws it in front and can't get anything going there. It'll slide all the way down the other way and be an icing against the Stars here with 11.5 minutes to go in the first. So I guess they're not tracking the shots, unless if I'm wrong. Yeah, no, they're not. So, I mean, I really don't want to lie to you guys, so I'm just going to turn off the shot counter. Hope that's not a problem with anybody. I know that we don't typically do that. But if they're not tracking the shots on this one, if they do later on, I will take them. But I don't really want to like make it up as I go. Anyway, down low here in the Minnesota zone, thrown up to the point. A shot from Urov is denied there up front. Blackwell then gives it over for Bichelle. And Dallas will clear it up the other way. Blackwell through the zone, trying to race it in. A pass over. And that one is denied there. Now on the right side here is Jack Johnson. Pass is intercepted. Stars will keep it in. Up then at the point, a shot! And a save by Wallstead off of a good chance there from Bastian. And now they're tracking the shots. Great. Now they're going to keep track. I'll turn it back on. I swear there was other shots, but I guess not. Whatever. Shots are 2-0 in favor of the Stars. 10:47 left to go here in the first period. Battling along the right side. Dallas with it down low. Behind the net, Bastian throws it up to the point. On the right side, Minnesota attempt to rush it the other way. Bastian battling for it now. Juracek will be fighting with Hirokian. Jones will pick that one up and clear it down the other way. Here come the Wild on the rush. Now Tarasenko rushes into the zone. A pass is kicked away from him, and Minnesota will now have to regroup. Click back down low. Hinostroza sends it up then back down the other way for Haight. I believe I'm saying that right. There's a Haight and Height, so it's a little difficult for me. Cleared down low into the zone now. Brett Liason will pick it up, gives it back up then and over for Jones. And Boyum will take it back and regroup in the Minnesota end. Boyum rushes down the other way. Looking for some room, and that is a clear offside call there against Minnesota. Yeah, you got to call that one for sure. Liason was way offsides, and we'll go to commercial break off of that. 9:36 left to go. It is still 0-0. Oh, hey, Cadence. Hi. Ugh. Oh. mm. A game with no boring goals. I don't know why. Well, you have the Wild NHL roster against the Stars AHL roster. All right, face off here just outside of the Stars' end. And they're still battling here in the face-off. Third time's a charm, and yeah, it'll go. Face-off one here by the Stars. Push down the other way then. Dallas will rush into the zone. Becker on the right side. Feeds it up in front. Puck goes in the air. And out of play. Showing off Liam Ogren here. Last season in 24 games, had 5 points. He's really looked up to here as one of the Wild's better prospects. Face off in the Minnesota zone, won by the Wild. Faber kicks it back to Boyum, who's looked very energized here in this game. And it's shut down all the way the other way, and it's an icing against the Dallas Stars. What's my expectations? I mean, to be honest with you, it's preseason. Like, I'm not really expecting a lot. I think you need to look at the individual performances instead of how the game actually is. I think that's the biggest thing here when you watch these preseason games. I think Minnesota should win this game. Like, I think Minnesota has their basic NHL roster here. If they don't win this game, they should be, yeah, everybody should be cut. Everybody should be cut, and Kaprizov should be traded to Philadelphia. Yeah, that sounds great. All right, puck in the Minnesota zone here. Boyum now will bank it off the boards. Merrick will kick it up then through the zone. Liason will race for it now down low. And another icing against Minnesota. It's just like icings galore here. 2-1, yeah. You would think it's going to be a close game then. Probably. So, yeah. I can get behind that. All right, let me plug in my computer here. Sorry, guys, if you heard that. Less than 9 minutes to go here in the first period. It's going to be Merrick versus Johnston. And the Wild win the draw. Down low here now. Boyum will clear it out of the Stars end. Liam Bichelle will regroup with the puck back then for Lyubushkin. It's kicked all the way down and into the Minnesota end. The Wild will regroup. Trying to bank it off the boards here on the right side. Now picked up behind the net. In front! And a big save there by Wallstead on a good chance from Maverick Bourque. Now Boldy moves it the other way to Kaprizov. 2-on-2. Kaprizov will wait. Sends it down to Boldy. Boldy, pass up in front. Nobody's there, and Johnston will get it back, and the Stars will break it down the other way. Bourque through the zone with Bichelle. He tries kicking it through, and the Wild intercept that. Now Johnston dekes into the zone, loses control of the puck, and now Boldy's rushing down the other way with Kaprizov again. And Kaprizov will just dump it into the zone. Now Bichelle battles on the right side. Puck slides down the other way. It's picked up by Faxa at the Wild blue line. And in the midst of a line change here, it's picked up on the right side then by Christian Kyrou. I don't think he's related to Jordan. He's probably not. Probably not. Here comes Minnesota now. Tarasenko will chip it down low into the Stars' end. DeSmith will pick it up and throw that one around. It's then taken back by Minnesota. Here they rush down the other way. Excuse me. Here's Blackwell. Down the other way. Blackwell shoots it. Save by Wallstead. On a good chance there as the Stars continue to pressure. The Wild are without a shot here through the first almost 15 minutes of this first period. It is still 0-0 though. Phillies and Marlins in a rain delay. Nice. Face off. One back then by the Wild. It's kicked up to the point then. Cleared around behind the net. It's been raining here the last 3 days in Pennsylvania. It sucks. Battling in the corner. Stars get it back. Lyubushkin to the point, a shot, and they don't score. It went off the post. Looks like for a second it might have went in, but no. Now back on the right side, Ogren sends a pass up. Tarasenko breaks into the zone. He's got 4 stars on him. And now the Wild will get it back. Trying to play it the other way. Pass in front to Tarasenko is denied. Rushing down here now is Boyum. We'll drop it back for Brock Faber. 6.5 minutes to go here in the first period. Here's Boyum now down the right side. Kick back down low behind the net. Here's Jones in front, and that one goes wide. Another chance there for Minnesota, but denied. Boyum up at the point. Skates it back down low. We'll look for options now. Battling on the right side. Johnston fighting there alongside Hinostroza. And the puck will slide out to center ice. And back into the Dallas end. Yeah, kind of a boring one. I picked the worst one of the night. I wanted to go with a different one from what the other ones were. I didn't even know I had access to the Flyers game. Because I live in PA. I usually don't have the access to it. But I guess because it's in Hershey, I do. Bischel will dump it down low and into the Minnesota end. Wild with it here now, trying to play it the other way. Back on the right side. Middleton will clear it all the way out of the zone. That'll slide in on DeSmith, so no icing. Bichelle will pick it up. And it's cleared all the way back down and into the Minnesota end. 5.5 minutes to go here in the first period. Shots are 5-1 in favor of the Stars. Trying to rush it down the other way. Jones shoots it on net. That'll be saved by DeSmith. Now battling for it down low in the corner. And picked up down then by Faxa, who will give it back then to Petrovic. And Rossi will regroup now here. Trying to kick it up there to center ice. Back all the way down then as Dallas will regroup. Here's Kolyachuk. Gives it up then for back. And that one is cleared out to center ice. Zeev Boyum regroups in his own end. Tries feeding it past to Kaprizov. Rossi will bank it in for him. Battling now with Kolyachuk. And it's cleared back the other way. A lot of back and forth action. Not that interesting of a game so far, I must say. Boyum sends a pass up. Kaprizov. Over then. Rossi gives it up then. Back over for, I believe that is Boldy. And a save there by DeSmith. And we'll go to commercial break. Not a whole lot of action. Just kind of back and forth. We'll see what happens here. But as of right now, it's still 0-0 with about 4 minutes remaining in the first. See you, Bond. Thank you for coming in for a little bit. It's greatly appreciated. Yeah, we're doing a stream on Sunday, so if you can make that, I'd appreciate it. See you, man. What? How the hell is that a freaking... What? That's insane. I don't know what I just witnessed on... I don't know what I just witnessed on Twitter. That's actually crazy. All right. We're back here in Grand Casino Arena. .407 left here in the first period. Shots are 5-2 in favor of the Stars. At the point, kick back around, then down low. Lyubushkin back to Bischel, who will battle for it. Now back will bank it down the other way. Wild trying to play it here. They'll grab it successfully and regroup. Through the zone, Johnson dumps it down low. Battling here in the corner. Bischel back then to back. Over then for Faxa, who will fight alongside, I believe that is, as I try and remember these people's names, Merrick, down low in the zone. Still in the Stars' end. Now in the corner, Bischel. Clear it back down low then. Over for Lyubushkin, who will send it up the other way. Blackwell then to back. Back with some room. Shoots it. Saved by Wallstead. Couldn't really get enough oomph on that shot, so... You'll take what you can get, I guess. As shots are now 6-2 in favor of the Stars, as they have been playing some pretty good hockey here so far. Face off here now down low. It's won by the Wild. They will clear it out of their own zone. Now Johnston up then for Bork. It's poke checked away. He had some good room there for an opportunity. Couldn't get something going there. Now down the other way is Haight, who will clear it down low now to Smith. Will kick it around the right side. Up then for Johnston. Johnston, puck is banked up. Here's Jones. Can't keep it in the zone. And Dallas will now clear it down low. Racing forward again is, I believe that's Jones as well. Now taken back behind the net. Up to the point. Juracek a shot saved by DeSmith. And the Stars will kick it up and come back down the other way. Shots are 6-3 in favor of Dallas here, with about 2.5 minutes to go in the first period. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Battling down low in the zone. Kolyachuk will clear it out. Now racing forward is Buyam and Bastion. Buyam will win the draw. Now taken back then on the right side. Buyam with it. Holds the puck. Pass in front. Save their rebound in front. Wallstead makes the save. And they will finally cover it. The puck was loose there for a moment. But no good. What inning is it in the game? Won't even tell me. Okay, cool. Cool. Whatever. Trying to look at the inning of the Phillies game, but it won't tell me. Down low now in the Minnesota end. Buyam feeds a pass up then on the right side. It's kicked back to center ice. Bottom of the 8th. Okay. Back down into the Minnesota end. Wallstead will clear it around. It's intercepted. A shot. And a save there off of a good chance from, I believe that was Stranges. Kick back then on the right side. Here come the Wild. 2-on-2. Into the zone. Riley Haight with it. And he can't keep that puck. Stars will rush it down the other way. Through the zone. Coming in then is Blackwell. And he can't seem to keep that puck in either. A lot of back and forth action here, guys. A minute 15 left to go in the first. Minnesota takes it in. Now skating around then down low is Johnson. Back then for Boldy. Boldy behind the net. Feeds it in front. Save. Rebound. They score! It's Marco Rossi. And Minnesota has a 1-0 lead late here in the first period. And nothing like preseason where they give the goal to Dallas in the scorebook commentary instead of Minnesota. Yeah, that's something. Yeah, good movement there by Minnesota. They take it into the zone. Johnson stays with it, gives it to Boldy. Boldy sees Rossi open there in front. Rossi scored goals like that before. And he will tuck that one past to Smith. That is 1-0. All right, last minute of play here in the first period. Shots are 10-4 in favor of the Stars, but regardless, the Minnesota Wild have the 1-0 lead. Boldy to Rossi! He scores again! Marco Rossi, 2 goals in less than 10 seconds! And Minnesota leads 2-0. I know it's preseason, but man, Marco Rossi making that contract look better and better. Well, there you go. I got my first commentary clip of the year. 53.5 left to go here in the first period. Shots are 10-5 now in favor of the Wild as they have a 2-0 lead here. Marco Rossi has 2 goals. Kaprizov then back to Rossi, intercepted quickly as the Stars will try and wake up here and start playing. Now Faber kicks it down low to Boyum. On the right side now, Blackwell dekes it in, shoots it, and a save there by Wallstedt if that even got on net. Kicked around the right side, then here's Kaprizov. Kaprizov to Boyum. 25 seconds to go here in the first period. Puck is dumped all the way back down into the Dallas end. And now the Stars will regroup. 15 seconds to go. Breaking it in then is Dallas. They'll come down low. Battling in the corner is Harukian. A backhand there goes just wide of the net. 5 seconds left. Lyubushkin puts one on. Saved by Wallstedt, and that will do it for the first period. 2 goals from Marco Rossi in the span of like 15 seconds. He is making Bill Guerin say, man, I should have paid that kid more. He ain't saying that. But regardless, that is it for the first period here. It is 2-0 Minnesota. Shots are 10-5 in favor of the Stars, however. And that being said, it is first intermission time. Go get a snack. Go get a drink. Do what you got to do. We'll be back here for the start of the second period. Yes, Cadence. I know that they are playing. However, I do not have access to that game because of the fact that it is not televised. Or at least it's not available to me. So I looked for a Detroit game. I wanted to do Detroit. Be thankful. I could have did Philadelphia, but instead I decided to be nice and do the Red Wings. Or not do either. Matt Boldy, 2 assists tonight. As well. I'm really getting hype over preseason clips. Oh, man. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. See if the Wild posted the clips of the goals, because I'll go make a. But yeah, Marco Rossi with a goal today. Yes, I wanted to stream the Red Wings. I need to look. I'm gonna go look at the schedule real quick and see if they released what their preseason's looking like next week. The only day that I can really do though next week is like Monday. Unfortunately. So I don't know. Let me go look. Let's go take a look. Upcoming schedule. I can do more than one game on Sunday now, though. But there's not a whole lot of games on Sunday. Could do a doubleheader. Jersey and Ottawa, and then Carolina and Florida. I don't have work on. I thought I was gonna work on Sunday, but I don't. Ooh, they got the whole schedule. What's that Wednesday? What's next Wednesday's date? Is that the 1st? Okay, I would plan on a stream the 1st, guys. And probably Monday too. Sadly though, whenever they only have Detroit's broadcasts on days I can't stream, unfortunately. So, sorry, Cadence. 2-0 Minnesota here at the end of one period. Marco Rossi with 2 goals. I could probably do 2 or 3 more, actually, now that I look at the schedule. Not boring anymore. It was a little boring for the first, 19 minutes, but now it's fine. Oh, now Bruce Boudreau's talking to David Juracek. You're from Morocco. Nice. Never been. Never been out of the country. So, Matt Boldy, I'm looking at the all-time Watch with Nordic stats here. How is that right? How can those be... Oh, I guess I never put... Dream is to go and work in Canada. Never been to Canada. I will be going in July, though. Tirana. That'll be fun. And then Brock Faber had a point as well. Boldy reaches 10 points when we stream him in games. Ah, that's why. Okay. I gotta be careful with that. And then... Don't give up? Thanks, buddy. I really appreciate that. I'll never give up. Never give up unless if you truly love or believe what you're doing. Whether it's somebody or someone. If you truly believe in them or whatever you're doing, don't give up. That'd be my advice to everybody. See if I can remember how to do this. Actually, no, I won't upgrade it. I'll wait till. till later. By the way, I keep forgetting to mention this. The records between these two teams when we streamed them. Dallas, we streamed 8 times last year, had a 3-5 record. I don't know why that they just wouldn't win when I streamed them. And then for the Wild, 3-2-2. So there's that. And we streamed the Wild 7 times last year. All right. We're getting ready to make our first commentary clip here of the season. Why is Donald Trump playing? What is happening? He's playing on my screen. Why? Is he going to tell me how much revenue I made yesterday? Guess not. Got their home opener against Columbus. Minnesota takes it. Minnesota takes it in. Now skid. Back that for Boldy. And then down low is Johnson. Back that for Boldy. Boldy behind the net. Feeds it in front. Save. Rebound. They score. Rebound. They score. It's Marco Rossi. And Minnesota has a 1-0 lead late here in the first period. Late here. 1-0 lead. Late. 1-0 lead. Sorry, guys, making the clip. He scores again! Marco Rossi, 2 goals in less than 10 seconds. We got our first commentary clip of the season. We're so back, everybody. We are so back. We are so back. Ugh. And then down low is Johnson. Back net for Boldy. Boldy behind the net. Feeds it in front. Save. Rebound. They score. It's Marco Rossi. And Minnesota has a 1-0 lead. Allowed up to 1-0 lead. Boldy to Rossi. He scores again. Marco Rossi, 2 goals Rebound, they score! It's Marco Rossi. And Minnesota has a 1-0 lead. Rossi scores again! Marco Rossi, 2 goals in less than 10 seconds. And then down low is Johnson. Back then for Boldy. Boldy behind the net. Feeds it in front. Save. Rebound. They score! It's Marco Rossi. And Minnesota has a 1-0 lead. Wound up the 1-0 lead. Boldy to Rossi. He scores again! Marco. All right.
You're a shitty lawyer, Howard.
All right. Thank you all for tuning in. It is much appreciated. Uploading the clip here from the commentary stream. Ugh. All right. Sorry, guys. All right. Now that that's done. All right, let me actually pull up the stream and talk to my fans now. Let me be a good creator. Team is losing. Stars have actually played better than I thought they would. Because considering the fact that Dallas has their literal AHL roster playing, I think they've done a good job. So I just want to put that out there. Shots are 10-5 in favor of the Stars. Give me a second, guys. I'm going to blow my nose really quick. You guys ever get that feeling of like you want to blow your nose, but like when you do, nothing comes out? That's what always happens to me. I despise it. Mm. Who do you guys think should win the AL MVP? Cal Raleigh, or Aaron Judge? Because that is all I've seen on social media is asking the question of who's going to win that. All right, anyway. Start of the second period here. If you want to let me know your thoughts on who you think would win down below. Better win this game, you bet on him? Oh, buddy, betting on preseason. All right, second period of this preseason matchup. First period recap. Marco Rossi scored 2 in nearly the last minute to get the win here for Minnesota. All right, puck is dropped and we are underway. Faceoff is won by the Dallas Stars. Lyubushkin kicks it back to Bischel. Liam Bischel will dump it down the other way then. Back for Boyum. Bounce down low then. Minnesota will regroup in their own end. Faber will send it back up then. Off the boards, Boldy. And intercepted there quickly by the Stars. Bischel with the puck. Kicks it back then all the way down the other way. Dump down low now, Faber. Try banking it off the boards now down the other way. Battling here in the Minnesota zone. Shots are 10-5. As Kaprizov tries to break it out. You can tell that this is definitely preseason. You can definitely tell that, guys. Down low now inside the Dallas end. Kolyachonok gives it up then and over on the right side. Stars trying to get it through. Faxo will drop it back to Petrovic. Radek Faxo, one of the new acquisitions for Dallas. He was previously a Star, but was with St. Louis last year. 3-on-2 for Dallas is broken up there by Minnesota. Trying to rush it down the other way. Through the zone, then battling is Rossi. Can't get through. And now the Stars will regroup. Bastion skating down the other way. Now battling on the right side. Tarasenko gives it up then for Middleton. We get a whistle and a penalty. The first penalty of the game, and it looks like David Juracek is going to be the victim of it, as he will go to the box for, I think, interference is what that looked like. And the Stars, who allowed 2 at the end of the first period, will get a chance here to make this a chance to split the lead in half. David Juracek now to the box for interference with 18:29 left to go here in the first period. We'll get a first look here at both teams' power plays and penalty kills. Face-off, won by the Stars. It's kicked up to the point then. Petrovic on the right side then to Bork. Bork throws it down low. He gets a pass back. Up at the point. Bork then gives it back for Johnston. Bork waits at the point. He controls the puck here. Now a shot. Saved by Wallstead. Rebound in front. Kept in though by the Stars. At the point then. Kyrou gives it back down to the right side. Now down low. Harukian with the puck. Back to Stranges. Stranges throws it up to the point. Now Bork. Pass in front. Johnston now trying to regroup. Bork then back down low. Johnston as they cycle. He'll move in. Pass in front. And it goes up in the air and out of play off of a decent chance there from Harukian. Let me look up how to say that name. Ritzkovian. Okay, Ritzkovian. All right. I believe that's how you say it. At the point, then, Kyrou drops it back then for Bork. Now down low. Pass in front by Johnston. Denied. Kyrou now gets it back. Stars still regroup. Christian Kyrou at the point. Will wait. Sends a pass over. Shot at the point from Stranges. He can't get that one on. Now battling for Ritzkovian. Will throw it back, and that one will go out of the zone anyway with half a minute to go here in the power play in the second period. At the point, Ritzkovian gives it back. A shot! And that one will deflect just wide down low. Stranges waits. Feeds it around then up to the point. Bork drops it back down low. Labushkin trying to hold the puck on the right side. At the point here, Kyrou waits as the Stars attempt to regroup. 20 seconds left. Johnston can't keep the puck in the zone. And now Dallas will rush back in. Johnston dekes through, comes in, tries shooting it on net. It'll slide in on Wallstead, but not good enough for a legitimate shot. 5 seconds left on the power play. Down low, then back. Waits for options. Will throw it up to the point. Bischel moves in. Dekes around, will hold it, shoots it. And a save there by Wallstead. The power play comes to a close. Dallas really couldn't seem to connect much of anything, and as a result, it is still 2-0 Minnesota. Down low. Stranges with the puck. Feeds it back behind the net. Back with it. It'll be dropped back then over to Becker at the point. Bischel a shot. Save in front as it's in the crease. And it'll come out. Dallas will still pressure. Becker at the point, a shot. And that one gets blocked. It's kept in, though, as Minnesota, as I say that, forces them out of the zone. Petrovic on the right side. Tries banking a puck off. It'll slide all the way down into the Minnesota end. Boyum will drop it back. Minnesota races through the zone then. It's Height who will move the puck in. I almost said Ottinger. I'm already in my playoff mode. Cleared back then over Labushkin. As Ernie will dump that one down low. Racing for it there is Faxa, battling with Faber. Wild received the puck. Here they come the other way. Hinestroza with some room will dump it down low. Now trying to get back to it there is Jones on the right side then. Picking it up. Faber attempts to. Hinestroza at the point. Shoots it on net. It's blocked. And cleared out of the zone. Now they'll have to regroup. Faber trying to bank it down low. Stars already there pressuring. They'll break it in. Battling then is Bastian alongside Faber. Puck will slide up and out, and Dallas will regroup again. 14:50 left to go here in the second period. It's still 2-0 Wild off of those 2 goals from Marco Rossi. Now Minnesota moves it into the zone. Height can't keep it in. The Wild will regroup. Down low. Handling the puck now is Tristan Bertucci. And battling here now at the blue line. Picked up by the Wild. Cleared through the neutral zone. Kaprizov trying to dump it in. It'll go in on DeSmith. He'll make the save. Wild get it back. Pass in front. Saved by Wallstead. Or DeSmith. There you go. Kaprizov to Juracek. Dekes in. Shoots it. Saved by DeSmith. What a play. Kaprizov back with it. Feeds it in front. It bounces off a Star and out of the zone. Good pressure there by Minnesota. It'll be dumped back into the Dallas end. Battling now in the corner. Kaprizov fighting with Bischel. Ugh. Becker trying to control that puck at the point. And a Juracek shot is denied there by DeSmith. Faber trying to play that one here now. Becker gets it back. Will clear it out of the zone for Dallas. Rushing the other way then is McDonald. But he can't keep that one in. Rossi back then for Faber. Faber then down low. Battling on the right side. Kaprizov gets tied up from the puck. It'll slide all the way down the other way. And the Wild will have to regroup. Stars without a shot even in this second period. Another chance there by Rossi goes up in the air and out of play. And that'll do it here for the second period. 13:11 left to go here. It's 2-0 Minnesota. Don't forget, everybody, we will be live opening night for a triple header, starting off with Chicago and Florida at 5 p.m. Then we have the Penguins and the Rangers at 6 p.m. Then you got Vegas and Los Angeles at 10:30, featuring Mitch Marner's debut. So we will have we will have 3 games on October 7th for you guys to tune into. It's going to be a very fun night, full of hockey. I'm looking forward to it. I'm still trying to think of what we want to do after that, what games we want to do that following day. I'm not 100% sure. It's looking like it's probably going to be Maple Leafs and Canadiens, and then Flames and Oilers. But again, I'm not 100% sure what my schedule would be. Or sorry, Avalanche and Kings at 10:30, not Vegas and Kings. All right, back here in the second period. Faber wins the draw. We'll feed it up to the point. Boyum a shot, and that one is blocked. Dallas taking it now the other way. Labushkin on the right side will regroup. Cleared around then down low. Back up then to the point. Labushkin a shot. That one is quickly blocked in front now. And here comes Minnesota. Backhanded down the other way. Stars will regroup in their own end. Labushkin, as Dallas will regroup in their own zone. Back in the Minnesota end now. Battling forward here as well is Gleason. Back up to the point. Bertuzzi to Kyrou. He'll clear that one down low. Faxa battling here along the right side. It's stolen back then by the Wild. Stars get it back, a shot. And a save by Wallstead from a chance from Bertuzzi once again from the point. Oh. Thank you all for tuning in. It is greatly appreciated. Still a face-off here in the Minnesota zone. 12:02 left to go in the second period. Shots are 11-7 in favor of the Stars. Clear back down low into the zone. Minnesota battling forward here now. Behind the net. Trying to take it out is Kolyachuk. And they can't seem to do so. Kyrou will bank it off the boards. Now on the right side, it's cleared back down low. Minnesota with the puck then to the right side. Blackwell. Over then. Tarasenko will try dumping that one down low. And Dallas will hold that puck in their own end. Shots are 11-8. Here's Bertuzzi with the puck. Moves it into the zone. Stars have it. A shot saved by Wallstead. Have a good chance there from Stranges. And now they'll regroup here on the right side. Minnesota with it. Trying to take it down low. Middleton poke checks it. It goes up and into the Dallas end, or Dallas bench. I guess Dallas end too. And they'll stop play there for just a moment. Face off here now inside of the Minnesota end. 11:03 left here in the second period. It's now 12-7 as they updated the shots on me. Face off won by the Wild. Here they rush now the other way. Through the zone, taking it in then is Liason. He gets tied up there by Bichelle, who is much taller than him, so that makes sense. Trying to race it through the zone here now. It's cleared back down low. Juracek battling with back. Thrown in front, and no Star is there to pick that one up. Bichelle to the right side. Back up then in front. Adam Ernie battling for it. Ern shoots it, and that one is blocked as well by Minnesota. Labushkin here battling with height. Dallas trying to break it out. Here they come the other way. It's a 4-on-3. Bastion clears it into the zone. Minnesota wins that one. It's a 1-on-0 the other way. Kaprizov back to Boldy in front, and they can't put it in. How? Oh my gosh, they had so much room. Now Boldy, another chance saved by DeSmith as they keep on pressuring, and Dallas will intercept and rush it down the other way. How did they not score that? Kaprizov trying to be too nice. I mean, it's preseason, so who really cares? Here comes Boldy now the other way. Boldy into the zone. It's tied up there by Hirokian. Now Labushkin skates it back around the regroup. Down low in the zone. Stars have it. Kicked around the other way. Johnston backhands it all the way around behind the Minnesota net as the Stars continue to regroup. Johnston tries feeding a pass up. It's kicked away then by the Stars. Dallas regrouping. Petrovic will dump it down low into the Wild end. Boyum to Faber. Back then for Kaprizov. Kaprizov will kick the puck up the other way. Here comes Boyum. Down the right side. Boldy. Back to Boyum. It goes just wide of the net. Now Rossi now back on the right side. 8:50 left to go here in the second period. Now we see some action, but it's still 2-0 Wild. And we get a stoppage here as we get some pushing and shoving from McDonald and Rossi. Rossi's looking for that Gordie Howe hat trick. Apparently Bill Guerin's in the booth. Ask Guerin how he feels about Rossi scoring two after he put he held out with Rossi for so long in contract disputes. So Rossi will go to the box. And we'll go to commercial break. Kaprizov and Boldy with some huge chances there. Could not connect on that one. And it's still 2-0 Wild here through the second period. Thank you all for tuning in. It is much appreciated here. Be sure to subscribe down below if you are new. Of course. I got a lot of work to do tonight. It's going to be a late one for me. I got video to make. I got a video I got to make with LeBlanc from the MVP. So it's going to be a very interesting night for me for sure. And then I got to edit the Nordcast too. It's going to... Oh, this is going to be such a long night. Whatever. Whatever. All right. Sorry, guys. Again, feeling a little under the weather. I'm surprised I haven't drank as much as I thought I would. Ugh. All right. Oh, interesting. So we have a goaltending change here. Halavaj? What? I need to look this guy's name up. All right, so we do have a goaltending change here. Wallstead is out. Samuel Havlaj is in. Havla? I gotta look this guy's name up. I don't know how to pronounce him. I'll have information on how to pronounce his name and who he is in a second. Born in Slovakia. It already knows what I want to say. Pronunciation. Halava. All right, I'm gonna say Halava. That's what we're gonna roll with, guys. Close enough. All right, Faber now moves it into the Stars' end. Faber will shoot it on net. That one is denied. Picked up back by Tarasenko. Rebound onto Smith is denied as well. Stars will get a try and clear. It's kept in. Boyum waits. Wild hold the puck. It's 4-on-4, by the way. Rossi drops it back. Over then Tarasenko now down low. Tarasenko feeds it up in front for Boyum. He can't seem to do so. And now it's a rush for a puck the other way as it's poke checked ahead. And the Stars can't get to that one. The Wild move it the other way. 3-on-2. Boyum back. Rossi over in front. Boyum can't tuck that one in. Oh, he looked frustrated after that. Johnston will drop it back to Bischel. With about 50 seconds left here in the 4-on-4 with 7:35 left to go. I'm hungry. Here's Bischel. We'll drop it back. Dallas moves it through the zone. Wallstead now gets it in the corner. Will feed it back down low. The Stars battle for it. It's still in the corner. 7 minutes to go here in the second period. Middleton fighting with Ritskowian. And puck is cleared all the way down the other way. It won't be an icing. DeSmith will come out to play it. Throws it around then to Bischel, who will backhand it up through the zone. I already forget to say this guy's name. Halava, I think. Here come the Stars into the zone. Passes back in front. Bastion a shot. And that one doesn't get through. Now the Wild rush it the other way. Kaprizov could not grab that pass. And Kyrou will deflect it back down low. Kyrou battling with Kirill Kaprizov. The young kid doing a good job for himself. Huge hit there in the corner. And they're not going to call that. Interesting. Now down low. Rossi throws it around behind the net. Back then for Johnson. Up to the point. Boldy fighting for it there. He knocks down Ritskowian, and he'll get right back up. It's okay. Now Bertucci gives it up then. Kyrou trying to clear it out of the zone. He'll send it up then to McDonald, and it's intercepted. Here come the Wild into the zone. Boldy in front, and it goes just wide. Oh, what a chance there. A huge chance at that for Danila Yurov. He could have had his first goal in a Minnesota uniform, I believe. Puck drops back then into the Minnesota zone. Battling here now down low in the corner. Ogren. 5 minutes to go here in the second period. Antonio Stranges. Clear down low then Brock Faber. Over then for Oscar Back, who will move the puck. Slid in front then. Saved there by Halava. Halava. Not Wallstead. And now the Stars will have to regroup on their own end as it's cleared down there. Chinook gives it back up and over then. Stars will move it through the zone. A shot saved by Wallstead from a good chance over from Becker. And now the Wild move it down the other way. Jones trying to rush for it there, battling with Lyubushkin. He does make the hit. Now cleared around to the right side. Here comes Dallas rushing it the other way. Cleared down low. Racing for it there is Hyrie. Hyrie. I'm going to say Hyrie. I don't know all these players' names. Battling down low here as he goes down to the ground. David Juracek now gets the puck. Clears it up then through the neutral zone. It's intercepted. Now Ritskowian will send a pass up into the zone. Taking it around is Bork. Bork feeds it in front. Johnston! He scores! Wyatt Johnston, what a passing play there. A good move from Maverick Bork. And the Stars are on the board. It's 2-1 in the second period. So good movement there by Ritskowian to skate the puck around. He notices that Bork is there. He moves it into the zone. Bork skates around, feeds Johnston in front. And Halava had no chance of saving that. And it is now 1-0. Aww. That's cute. Ugh. Sorry, guys. So 3:35 left to go here in the second period. The score bug is delayed by like 30 minutes. And an icing here. Icing here against the Stars. Samuel Halava had a 14-14-3 record last year with Iowa. Had a .904 save percentage. You could argue he is the third string here for the Minnesota Wild, behind Cal Peterson possibly, so maybe the fourth stringer, I guess you could say. Up at the point and clear down low. Boyum fighting alongside Maverick Bork. Fighting alongside Urov. At the point, a shot from Bertucci. That one is denied there. So Dallas gets themselves on the board here. It's Wyatt Johnston. And as a result, it's a 2-1 hockey game. Puck up at the point. Kyrou waits. Will clear it back down low behind the net. Less than 3 minutes to go here in the second period. Fighting behind the net. Tarasenko. Up then for Jack Johnson, who will dump that one down low. Battling here in the Stars' end. Ogren gets it back then. Here's Boldy. Boldy waits. Throws it around then behind the net. Back up at the point then. Faber battling for it. Brock Faber sends it up in front. Boldy skates. Passes it. And that one's blocked by a Star. Faber a backhand. Pass in front. Boldy. Rebound. Saved by DeSmith. On a big chance there for Rossi. And now the Stars rush it the other way. Here's Faxa. On the right side, battling down low here in the corner. Fighting alongside Kaprizov. Ritskowian at the point will dump that one back down low. Faxa fighting alongside Kaprizov. Faber. Clears it around then down low. Over then for Boyum on the right side. Steve Boyum holds the puck. And Dallas will get it right back. Here they dump it down the other way. Halava. Try getting it back then for Middleton. Stranges battles for it in the corner. Kaprizov picks it up. Gives it back up then for Height. As Minnesota attempts to move it the other way. We are down to the last minute of play in the second period, everybody. Last minute of play in the second period. Down low. Tried sending a pass in front. It'll slide up to the point. Bischel will regroup with it here for Dallas. Chinook gives it back for Adam Ernie. And they're doing the wave in Minnesota. I don't know how I noticed that. Dump it to the zone. That is Middleton. It's preseason. Bischel battling now down low. Kicked it along then to the right side. Adam Ernie with it. Try giving it back then for Stranges as it's dumped down low into the Minnesota end. Halava gives it back up then for Johnson. 30 seconds to go here in the second period. Minnesota had a last-minute goal in the first. Can they have one in the second? There's Dallas the other way, coming into the zone, and they try getting it on, but they could not. As a good chance there from Hyrie. McDonald dumps it down low in the corner. Battling for it here. It's passed up to the point. Bischel shoots it. Saved by Halava. The rebound is kept in his glove as well. Ugh. Oh my God. All right. 6 seconds left to go here in the second period. Battling now down low in the corner. Here's Ben Jones. And that'll do it here for the second period. A goal from Wyatt Johnston puts the Dallas Stars on the board. It is 2-1 heading into the final period of play. And Minnesota with a 2-1 lead. That being said, it is first intermission time. Go get a snack. Go get a drink. Do what you got to do. We'll be back for the start of the third period momentarily. Oh, sorry, guys. A little bit of a coughing spur there. All right, I like that Johnston clips. Let's see if I can get that, and let's see if the Stars post that video. Do they? Yes, they do. Oh, I guess it was bar down. I didn't even realize that. I did not realize that, guys. David Robertson's closing? What's the score of the game? Guess they ain't giving Duran any more games. It's only 1-0. What the hell? I guess they... Wow. I can only imagine what those people think. Man, we came here. We thought we were going to see Duran, and then nope. That's got to suck. Anyway. Uh-oh, the Rossi clip's doing good. Sorry, guys. Whew. Applebee's. So I would expect, I need to pull up the schedule again, but I would expect a stream on Monday. I know we have a stream on Sunday, but I would expect one on Monday and probably Wednesday. But I need to see what exactly my schedule is. Why? What? What the heck? Did I read that right? What did that just say? Oh, it's 7. I thought it said 7-7. I was like, wait a second. Okay. 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 The maximum of... Oh, I know why. All right. All right, calm down. Calm down, ESPN. Calm down. Good thing that happened during intermission. I had it... Really? You want to play that game? What is happening right now? What is happening? At least this is during intermission and not during the game. What are you saying? The maximum of number of concurrent streams? Isn't that like 2 streams? I don't have it open, ESPN. Let me restart my PS5. Stupid freaking game. Stupid game. Stupid game. Thank you all for tuning in, though. I greatly appreciate it while you guys listen to me struggle. Still in intermission here. It is 2-1 Minnesota. Wyatt Johnston with the goal for Dallas. McDonald had the other goal. You guys like my hat? Somebody special got this hat for me. So, there's a lot of special hats back there. I'll be able to wear all of them during the streams probably. Hopefully. Shut up, Slime. Speaking of PS5, what PlayStation will come after PS5? PS6, 7. I hate you. Shut up. How many 6-7 jokes are we going to do this season? Okay, it's fixed. PS6, 7. My God. How many times is my fans going to say that before I turn on them? I never understood people who were like, I hate my fans. Never understood those people. Mm. Yo, what is happening to the Stars Instagram account? What is happening to the Stars account? All right, 2-1 Minnesota here in the second intermission. Nick Castellanos. Oh, of course. Oh, no, it's over. Phillies win. Phillies win 1-0. I was like, seriously? Has Philly won a single preseason game? I saw my friend Kevin. Shut up. Shut up. I'm not reading that comment. No. Oh, 6'7". I wonder how many 6'7" memes we can get in the game. Who has the number 67? NHL players with the number 67. Max Pacioretty, Lawson Krause, Ricard Raquel. Jacob Middleton doesn't have 67 as his number. It's number 5. Do we think the Stars will come back? I don't know. They're playing better than Minnesota, so I'll say maybe, but it's been very back and forth today. I pray. Don't worry, buddy. You got this. Gotta believe. Believe in your team. All right, I gotta do my. I gotta do the update. The match score is 3-2. What? I don't know. We'll see. Toronto hasn't won the cup since 67. Yeah. That's pretty ironic, isn't it? I love how everything just comes back to freaking Toronto in 67. It's just it's funny. I speak French. I do not speak French. Jesus Christ. Oh my God, David Reinbacher's hurt. Are you serious right now? All right, probably going to get ready to start the third period here in just a moment. Thank you all very much for tuning in. It is greatly appreciated. Thank you for all the support. It is very much so appreciated. The expectation, I think Minnesota's going to hold on. I think they get one more and they win the game 3-1. That's what I think. Oh my god, I'm sorry. I did not mean for that to come out. Yeah, I think it's gonna be 3-1. Nah, 3-1. 3-1. $5-1 Wild? Huh. All right. Let's get ready. Let's get ready for the start here in just a moment. Oh, Mitch Marner did something. Okay. Here we go. Start of the third period. Little second period recap here for you guys. Wyatt Johnston scored the only goal in that middle frame to make this a 2-1 hockey game. Let's see if we can have a tied hockey game here at the end of the third, as we are now underway. Face-off is won by the Dallas Stars. They'll come back and play it in their own zone. Bischel will regroup here. Pass is sent out to center ice. Faber will try and clear it back down low. Shots are 17-10 in favor of Dallas. Puck slides in, saved by DeSmith. At the point now, Boyum moves the puck around. It's intercepted. Here comes Radek Faksa. We'll try feeding a pass over then for Wyatt Johnston. As Dallas regroups, Johnston moves it into the zone. Shoots it. He scores! Wyatt Johnston with another one. And he ties the game up at 2. This cough needs to go away. But Wyatt Johnston with the game-tying goal, and we are tied up at 2 apiece here early in the third period. So Johnston there gets the goal just 35 seconds in. Shots are now 18-11. His second goal of the night. And we have a tied hockey game here heading into the dying minutes of the third period. A little bit of a Watch with Nordic history talk. There have been only 2 players to have scored hat tricks for the Dallas Stars before in history. Mikko Rantanen had the first one in Game 7 of the playoffs in Round 1. And then Mikael Granlund, former Minnesota Wild, had one in Game 4 of the second round in the playoffs. No player in Minnesota Wild history in the Watch with Nordic streams has scored a hat trick. So, a little bit of a Watch with Nordic history reference there. Former Wild have, though, so I guess that means something. 19:09 left here in the third period. Face-off is won by the Wild. They'll kick it off the boards now and go down the other way. Cleared down low then by Dallas. What's up, Tim? How we doing? No worries, not a problem. You came at the right time. We're tied. Whew. Face off here now inside of the Dallas zone. It's won quickly then by the Stars. Tarasenko trying to clear it around then. And it's taken back then by Petrovic. Alex Petrovic sends it through the zone. Trying to take it either way is Blackwell. It's quickly intercepted. The Wild will regroup. Tarasenko drops it back then over for Middleton with 18:30 left to go here in the third period. Rushing into the zone, Urov with some room, shoots it, and saved there by DeSmith. Now taken back down low. Here come the Stars. Blackwell, 2-on-1 into the zone. A pass is blocked by Juracek. What a play. And now the Wild will clear it back into the Stars' end. Dallas will regroup. It's Tristan Bertuzzi who will try and take it down the other way. It's chipped. Back down low behind the net. Up at the point. The Wild will send it down the other way. Here's Jones' shot. And it goes wide up to Smith as well. Now trying to regroup here. Wild grab the puck. Jones trying to send it ahead. Stars get it back. Strangers intercepts it. Now picked up then by Back. Back. Intercepted. Now the Wild will get it back. It's a 2-on-2 the other way. Into the zone. They'll clear it back down. A save by DeSmith. As he will get that puck. And cover it up. 17:39 left to go here in the third period. The assist on the Johnston goal. Justin Ritskowian with the assist. Puck is taken back down low behind the Dallas net. Here comes Becker, who dumps it down low into the zone. Battling here in the corner. Becker will pick it up. Hyrie battling with Faber. And Becker picks that one back up, clears it down low. Hyrie will go back down to grab it, battling alongside Merrick now as both teams' fourth lines are out there on the ice. It's kept up at the point then. Bischel will shoot it. And that one will go just wide. Faber Taken back then for Liason. Over then down low. Zeev Boyum will take it and regroup. Boyum behind the Minnesota net. Shots are 18-12 with 16:50 left to go. Thank you all very much for tuning in. It is greatly appreciated. Puck is kicked all the way back down the other way. Now grabbing it is Boldy, who will battle in the zone. Johnston trying to move it around. It's cleared back all the way around the other way. Up at the point then. Back behind the net. Rossi. Kick back up and over. The Stars will intercept. Johnston into the zone. Back for Bork. Bork throws it in front. Nobody's there. Johnston! And the Wild come in and intercept it before he could even shoot it. Puck is hot on Johnston's stick today. On the right side here now, it's picked back up then by Dallas, who will regroup and attempt to move it down the other way. Here's Colin Blackwell. Blackwell will drop it back. Waiting. Back to the point of shot. Bischel save. Rebound. And that one goes back behind the net. Down low. Bastian throws it in front. Saved by Halava. Lavai. That's what I heard him say. Lavai. Okay, there you go. Bischel at the point. Shoots it. Saved by Halava if that even got on net. And it'll come out of the zone. Dallas will be forced to regroup with 15:30 left to go. Stars moving into the zone. It's intercepted there quickly and comes right back out. Now Bichelle will regroup. Over to Labushkin. Dump back down on the right side. Ernie throws it up to the point. Kyrou shoots it. And that one goes wide as well. Stranges now back behind the net. Dallas trying to clear that one up to the point. There's a broken stick on the ice. Kyrou shoots it through traffic. And that one gets deflected back behind the net. It'll go all the way back down the other way. And they'll wave off the icing as Minnesota got to it in time. What a rush there from Ogren. Puck is kicked back down low then. It's picked up by Lavai. He'll give it over to Boyum. Boyum. Up then Hinostroza. Rushing the other way is Haight. Haight dekes around. It's poke checked by a Star. And now they'll move it back the other way. Becker through the zone. Dumps it in. Rushing for it now. Lavai will intercept it. Over then for Hinostroza. Vinny Hinostroza. Over then down low. Haight trying to get to it there. And stolen back then by Kalyanchuk. Back then for Becker. Becker through the zone will clear it in. Minnesota still has it. Middleton will backhand it off the boards. Threw it around then down low. Bischel in the Stars' end. Intercepted by the Wild. They will dump it back down into their own zone. Shots are 21-12 in favor of the Stars. Johnston feeds a pass all the way up. Now Borka shot saved by Lavai. And stolen back then by the Wild. Here they come the other way. Trying to move it through the zone there with a decent chance as Liason, but can't get anything through. Middleton dumps it down low into the Dallas end. The Stars had 4 people back as Middleton took that shot. Labushkin holds the puck, sends a pass up. It's now a 3-on-3 here into the zone as Faxa loses control of the puck. Trying to battle for it here. He gets it. It slides up in front, but Minnesota preventing them from doing anything there. Dumped all the way down low into the zone. Now taking it back is Kalyanchuk. And cleared all the way down the other way. Picked up down low. Ooh, that was a missed call there. And no, that was not missed. They definitely called that. It's going to be a penalty against Minnesota. It's going to be against Ben Gliason for a high sticking call on a Star. And the first moment that I saw that, I was like, yeah, that should be a penalty. And the refs did not miss that one. So there you go. Dallas will head to the power play here after they tied the game up at 2 here in the third period. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Sorry, everybody. Runny nose stinks. It certainly does stink, that's for sure. Regardless, though, thank you all very much for tuning in. It is greatly appreciated here on this fine night. Be sure to subscribe down below if you're new. We do these commentary streams throughout the entire NHL season. We got possibly 2 coming in on Saturday or Sunday. Not Saturday, Sunday. Possibly 2. And then we have 1 on Monday probably, and then another on why is it blanking? Wednesday probably. Depending on what my schedule looks like. All right, face-off here now, won by the Stars. At the point, Stars kick it back down low. Puck is fed up to the point then. And Dallas will get back here and regroup. Now with it here on the right side, Christian Kyrou. As the Stars are on the power play. It is that time of the year. Stranges. Clears it around then, down low. Bork. Trying to battle with it. Wyatt Johnston looking for the hat trick. Wild will clear it out of the zone. Shots are 22-12. With 12 minutes to go here in the third period. Again, Minnesota had a 2-0 lead. Now it's tied at 2 apiece. Johnston. And a whistle is blown there for offsides as they moved it into the zone, and no. Face-off now coming here inside, or outside of the Minnesota end. 1:13 remaining here on the Stars power play. I believe they have their second unit out there on the ice trying to cook something up here. Face-off won by Dallas. They will clear it all the way down the other way. Bischel now regrouping here. They'll move it down the other way. And that one is cleared back by Minnesota. So you can forget about that. Down the other way now. Hyrie will break it down low. Battling in the corner. Faxa moves it in front. And a save by Lavai. And picked up then by Johnson, who will clear it down the other way. 35 seconds left to go here now. Of course that's only lets me get 3. Puck is cleared all the way back down then and over for DeSmith with 15 seconds to go here in the Stars power play. Haven't really gotten a chance on here either. Johnston now breaks it into the zone. It's quickly intercepted. Back now on the right side. Passes in front. They score! Justin Ritskowian. Just as the power play ended and the Stars have a 3-2 lead. It was 2-0 Minnesota. And suddenly, it is now 3-2. All right. right, 3-2 Stars here halfway through the third period. With 10 minutes to go, can Minnesota tie the game? Kaprizov a shot saved by DeSmith, as he has seemed to have awoken here in this game. And the Stars have come back and have now taken a 3-2 lead here tonight. Shots are 24-14. Oops, I just messed that up by accident. Hate Kaprizov and Tarasenko out there on the ice. Faceoff is won by the Stars, though. Cully and Chinook will try and clear. Tarasenko keeps it in. Kick back down low. Picked up over then by Bork, as the Stars will get it out of their own end. Minnesota with it on the right side. Kaprizov sends a pass over. Nobody's there, and the Stars will pick that one up right away and move it down the other way. Halfway through the third period, the Stars were down 2-0 heading into the second frame. They were down 2-1 heading into the third frame. And now they're up 3-2. Kaprizov sends a pass over to Tarasenko. Tarasenko back to Kaprizov. Kaprizov behind the net, throws it in front, and that one is blocked. Shot there from the point is kicked back down low. Behind the net there on the right side, thrown back up to the point. Johnson tries shooting that shot. It's denied there, and the Stars will rush it the other way. Intercepted. Here comes Minnesota. Skating around then, Hinostroza back in front. Rossi backhands it just wide. Or that was Ogren, I apologize. Not Rossi. I saw the 2 and I thought it was Rossi. Jones intercepted there by the Stars. They'll push it the other way. Trying to rush for it there down low is Stranges, but Johnson gets to it first and says no. Ogren banks it off the boards. He still has control. Moves it into the zone. Poke checked away. He won't give up, though. And he shoots it off the side of the net. 8:45 left. Puck is packed back then for Boyum. Boyum to Faber. Faber will slide a pass to literally nobody. What the hell was that? He'll get it back, though, fortunately. And cleared all the way back down into the zone. Racing for it then is Height. Through the zone, behind the net. Tried kicking it in front. That one is denied. Slid back up into the point to Boyum. Boyum will shoot it. And that one goes wide as well. Height holds the puck. Will drop it back. Leeson. Intercepted then by the Stars. They will clear it out of the zone. And now Boyum will regroup. Steve Boyum through the zone. Kicked up then. Wild taking it. Pass in front. Saved by DeSmith. What a play there. And a good chance for Riley Height, but he can't control it. The Wild will keep it in. And the Stars take it right back out as I say that. Here's Becker on Dallas's fourth line. He's been very noticeable here tonight. Fighting now on the right side. Boldy kicked up down to the point. It'll slide all the way back down the other way. And the Stars will take that one. 7.5 minutes to go here in the third period. It's kicked back down low. I feel like I'm going to sneeze here in a second. Here's Kaprizov. Pass up then through the zone. Rossi over a shot. Saved by DeSmith. On a good chance there from Tarasenko. Ritskowian with the goal here for the Stars. And it's 3-2 in the third period. You ever get that feeling where you need to blow your nose and then you can't? That's what I have going on right now. Riley Height, hometown player from Prince George. Nice. Yeah, he did play for Prince George, didn't he? He was one of the highly touted prospects in Minnesota's pool for a while. Ugh. Oh, I need to get paid. Just spent money on preseason tickets for this coming Thursday. All right, 7:14 left to go here in the third period. I'd like to thank everybody so much for tuning in. I haven't mentioned it enough, but we are doing a stream on Sunday between the Carolina Hurricanes and the Florida Panthers. Let me shut my door real quick. So again, we are doing a stream between the Carolina Hurricanes and the Florida Panthers. That'll be live stream here on this channel. I might add a game to that before, because I wasn't expecting to not work that day. I was expecting to work till like 5 and then come home and do the stream. But if I have time, I'll do another one. Why not? But regardless, stay tuned for that. Here's Bork in front. Big save there by Lavai. Kicked around the right side then, battling for it at center ice. Here come the Wild into the zone with some room. Here's Johnson. Loses the puck. Tarasenko gets it, though, and dumps it down low. Johnson throws it in front. Kaprizov a chance. And a save by DeSmith. He had a good opportunity there to tie the game, and he could just not get it through. Giving Kaprizov some extra shifts here to see if they can tie this game up. So Justin Ritskowian with the game-leading goal there. What's really notable about him is that when he came to the Dallas Stars, he was undrafted. Played some really good seasons this past year in Texas. Did play some games with the Stars. But now here in the preseason, looking pretty good. It's gonna be a tough decision here for Dallas. I think with Jamie Benn not being in the lineup, you could see Ritskowian playing a full-time role to start the year with Jamie Benn's news. Which, by the way, best of wishes to Jamie Benn. That is not great to hear. He will obviously be back, but it's going to be a reevaluation in about 4 weeks. So it's going to take some time here. All right, face-off here on the right side. Stars battling for it now. Kolyachuk goes down low behind the net. Fighting for it on the right side. It's picked up then quickly. Here's Colin Blackwell. Blackwell fighting with Faber. And we get a whistle here as something happened. As these players tensions seem to be building over. Just got tickets sent to me. We got a penalty. Riley Heights going to the box. And he doesn't seem to really agree with it, but regardless, that'll be a penalty. And Riley Height will go to the box for hooking. Dallas will go back to the power play for the third time this game. Jesus. 3 power play opportunities for Dallas. Face-off here is won by the Stars at the point. They'll handle the puck. Around under the right side, back down low. Shot in front, they score! Maverick Bork. 9 seconds into the power play, and Height does not stay in there very long. It is 4-2 Stars off of a very quick power play goal. It was 2-0 when Jesper Wallstedt left the game. Halavai here has allowed 4 goals in the last period and a half. Not ideal if you were looking for something here out of Halavai for sure. Not ideal. So 6:06 left to go here in the third period. The Stars now have a 2-goal lead with 6 minutes to go. Kicked around under the right side down low. Kaprizov trying to rush to that puck. Stars have control here now. And Boyum will come back and wait. And a whistle is blown, and we'll go to commercial break. Maverick Bork with the 2 goals, or with the goal to put Dallas ahead by 2. You can tell that I am not used to doing this still. So there you go. Assist on that goal. Tell my voice is starting to go. The assist on that goal were from Wyatt Johnston and Christian Cairo. So for anybody who was wondering. Oh my God. I hate when my nose does this, where it feels like it has to blow and stuff's coming out of it, but oh, that's annoying. All right. I think we're good now. He is chippy. Indeed. All right. Well, thank you all very much for tuning in to this stream. I greatly appreciate it. We have another one coming on Sunday between the Carolina Hurricanes and the Florida Panthers, so be sure to stay tuned for that. But regardless, I appreciate everybody joining this one. We will tune into the last 5:51 of this game, but it looks like the Dallas Stars may have the comeback win here in the books. We'll see. We shall see. Stars pick it up. They'll dump it down low into the Minnesota end. Faber battling on the right side. Will kick it up then. Here comes Kaprizov. Kirill Kaprizov waits. Intercepted quickly. Now the Stars have it again. It's Bastian who will move it the other way. Sends a pass up then for Faxa as it goes down low. Faber battling forward as well. Picked up on the right side. Sent up to the point. Labushkin waits. A shot. Saved by Halava. And now Minnesota will regroup here once again. Cleared down the other way then Bischel. Through the zone. Stars will bring it in. Here's back to the right side. Up and over then. Here comes Boldy. Boldy to Kaprizov. Kaprizov in front for Boldy, and he can't get to that puck. And now we got a penalty here against Dallas. For the first time tonight, it's going to be against Hyrie is going to the box here for a little bit of a tripping call. So Minnesota, for the first time tonight, will head to the power play after not going to the power play at all throughout this game so far, which is interesting. So maybe if the Wild can connect here, they will have a chance to possibly get back on top. All right, Marco Rossi will take the draw here. Face-off. Won by Minnesota. Boyum over to Boldy. He fans on the shot. Bichelle will take it and clear it all the way down the other way. Oh, that is not what you wanted there if you're Minnesota. Definitely not. Regrouping here now on the right side. Blackwell. Short-handed will dump it back into the Dallas Stars end. And Minnesota will regroup. Labushkin back on the right side. It's cleared all the way back down the other way. 1:30 to go in the power play. Lavai will come out and play it. Backhands it around. Kaprizov Intercepted there. Back. Shorthanded. Will run down time. Holding it up against the boards. Boyum and Kaprizov trying to get it from him. He'll take it back down then behind the net. Feeds it up to the point. It'll go back down the other way into the Stars' own end. And they can't even get anything done there. So remember when I said that the Stars were basically having their AHL roster here tonight? Yeah, they kind of just beat the Wild's mostly NHL roster. Interesting. Or they're on the brink of beating their roster. I shouldn't say they have beaten them because I can still jinx this, guys. I can still jinx this. Anyway, through the zone here now, dumped down low into the Dallas and Minnesota still yet to have like a legitimate amount of time here in their own end. Now they finally get control, and no, they don't. It's cleared back down the other way. Frustrating. But Wyatt Johnston has 3 points tonight. Down low now, battling forward here is Danila Yurov at the point. Juracek trying to keep it in. Cleared back down low. Sent up in front. Intercepted there at the point. A shot. And that one goes way wide. Minnesota still with it. Ogren moves in. Fans on the shot. Will get it back though. Waits. Sends it over. Another chance. And that one goes out of play. And somebody just fell to the ground as that power play came to a close. Not a great power play though. 2:47 left in the third period. I think Bischel took a blocked shot there. I think that's what happened. But regardless, it is now 2:45 remaining here and still 4-2 Dallas. Shots are 26-18. And Minnesota's going to pull their goalie. With 2:47 left to go, the Wild are going to pull Halavai. And now we'll see what happens here. Kick back on the right side. Empty net here for the Dallas Stars. Brock Faber will come back in his own zone and hold it. Faber waits. Will drop it back. Kaprizov. Giving up then for Boldy. Cleared back down low. Over on the right side. Sent back up to the point. Tarasenko. Faber. Back to Tarasenko. 6-on-5 here. Down low. Kaprizov in front. Save. Rebound in the crease. Traffic is there and it comes back to the corner and sent up to the point. Faber. Back then for Boldy. Boldy sends it down low. Intercepted. Dallas will get it. Bank it off the boards. They attempted to rush it the other way. It's picked up then and shot just wide of the empty net as Ernie. And Wild will get it right back here with 1:55 to go. Boldy through the zone. Drops it back to Kaprizov. Kaprizov sends it up to the point. Boldy shoots it. It goes over the net. And now Kaprizov with it at the point. Back to Boyum. Back to Kaprizov. Back to Boyum. To Kaprizov. To Boyum. To Kaprizov. He shoots it. Saved by DeSmith. The rebound goes wide. Boyum a drive. And that one goes wide as well. It'll go all the way back down the other way. Racing for it there is Hyrie. He'll battle for it here with Boyum now on the right side. 1:18 to go here in the third period. Stars pick it up. Remember, the net is empty. They're in the zone. A shot. And that one is blocked. Another chance. And they can't seem to put it in the empty net. Another shot. And they put it in. Vladislav Kolyachuk with the goal there. It's an empty netter. And it's 5-2 Dallas with 1:06 to go. So a little bit of a frustrating performance here by Kaprizov and the Stars, as they had a 2-0 lead, but it doesn't matter. Well then, last minute of play here in the third period. Thank you all very much for tuning in to once again another watch of Nordic Stream. It is greatly appreciated. as we are now through the second of probably 5 or 6 preseason test streams here. So I appreciate you all very much for tuning in. We have a stream on Sunday between the Carolina Hurricanes and the Florida Panthers. That should be a good game. I will post the schedule updates in the channel's community tab, and as well as that too. Be sure to follow the Watch with Nordic Instagram page, which will cover everything you need to know about the streams and commentary, history stuff, and all that, and all those things like that. But regardless, thank you all very much for watching. 10 seconds left here. Puck is chipped back into the Minnesota end. And Dallas, led by Wyatt Johnston, scoring 3 points. And the Stars have won the game. Final score, your Stars 5 and the Wild 2. With 2 goals scored by Johnston, a goal scored by Ritskowian, another one by Maverick Bork, and Vladislav Kolyachuk with the goals here for Dallas. And then on the other end, Marco Rossi scored 2 for Minnesota to make this a final score of 5-2 in favor of the Stars. Thank you all for tuning in again. One more reminder, we got a stream on Sunday between the Hurricanes and the Panthers. I'm really looking forward to it. Thank you all for watching. I got a ton of work to do now, so let's hope I can get some of that done. But thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you guys in